Hello, welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. It is Monday the 4th of December and I'm coming to you a wee bit later, or sitting down to talk to you a wee bit later than I normally would. Being Monday, it's kind of reset day for the house, so there was a bit of tidying and cleaning getting done this morning and I had a few errands to run. I'd hopefully my last run to the post office and there was quite a queue there, so yeah, I hope that was the last time this season for Christmas things. And yeah, I've just been pottering about, a couple of parcels to wrap, and what else did I have to do? Well, I got some nice mail. I had ordered something from Kiehl's for myself and their sale, and it arrived, and I was in the process of recording it and I realised that part of the parcel was a present, so I had to very quickly rearrange what I was recording for you because the recipient may see this. So anyway, so now I'm sitting down with my hot chocolate. I'm not a huge hot chocolate fan, but I got a lovely sachet of hot chocolate and a little Christmas spoon with my Legacy Fibre Arts advent. So I have a nice hot chocolate, and I am also sitting down with my knitting for a little while. It's time for a wee break, and I think I told you yesterday that I'd made a mistake on this sock when I was watching videos yesterday morning. And then with being away for the day, I didn't get any of it done. I knew I had it fixed and I was so tired when I came home last night. I had slept on the way home and was still pretty tired by the time I got home and had all the video editing done for yesterday, that I tried to fix it last night and made it worse the way you do. So when I sat down there, I decided to do a wee bit more surgery. So I've gone back a little bit more, and it's a tangle of needles and cables at the moment. But what I've done is I've gone back a few rows to a plain row, and all the way around I have picked up the right hand leg of each stitch around the sock, and it now means that hopefully when I pull this needle out all the way and set it aside, and hopefully when I unravel, I'll have all my stitches safely on the needle and ready to go again. I'm always worried that if I haven't picked up the stitches all from the same row, oh, and I'm not sure that I have, but that is definitely fixable as I go around. Yeah, I think we're back in business. I can get back to knitting my sock, and that's what I'm planning to do now for a little while. Have a little bit of rest, watch a few more vlogs and work on this sock. Just as a reminder, it's the Find the Joy socks by Kay Litton, who is the crazy sock lady, and the yarn I'm using is All I Want for Christmas Is You by Craft House Magic, and the links to both the pattern and the yarn are in the description box below. You'll get all the information and links to the sites there. So that's what I'm off to do for a little while. taking a wee break from the knitting, I have poured myself a lovely cup of spiced mulled fruit drink that's from IKEA. Tastes like, it's a glühwein they call it, but no alcohol. So nice for the middle of the afternoon, just perk me up. And I thought I would start putting together some of my video for today. This is the way I normally try to do it, where just during the day I start to add it all to the computer so that the editing process isn't a big long laborious job at the end of the day. If I add it as the day goes on, it makes it very manageable. So that is what I'm going to do now. You might see a wee bit of behind the scenes vlogging, what happens. And yeah, it is cold and damp outside, so being snuggled up here in my craft room is just, it's just perfect. Third time attempting to talk to you this evening, hopefully third time lucky. The first time a phone call came in the middle of it. The second time I thought I had chatted away to you to discover that I hadn't pressed record, and I'm just checking. Yeah, it is recording. I wanted to show you a lovely little treat that I got this afternoon. Over the weekend, Amy and her friend had taken themselves off to Brussels and Bruges to see the Christmas markets, which looked absolutely beautiful and magical. It was cold and snowing instead of raining and wet as it is here. And they had a lovely time, and Amy brought home some Belgian chocolate for her daddy and I, so that is a lovely treat to enjoy later on. And the other thing I did this afternoon was I, as you know, fixed my sock. So now it is all right as rain again. It is really lovely pattern. I don't know how I messed it up yesterday, but I did, and it is now fixed. And I'm going to do one more repeat, full repeat of the pattern, which I'll bring it up just a little bit more before I put in the heel. And I probably could have enough of the green to do the heel, but I definitely want to have enough to do the toe, and I've obviously the heel and toe to do in the second sock. So I decided I would do a contrast colour. I would have enough of the main colour just to do it in the heel, but I would quite like a contrast colour, and I don't mind having a wee bit of leftovers from this yarn so that I can put it into my granny stripe blanket, crochet blanket, which is growing slowly. So I keep a little bag. It's actually a little bag from Little Bobbins. And in this bag I keep ends of plain colours plus a couple of balls maybe of plain colours that I had. And I keep this for heels, cuffs, toes, if it a sock yarn that I have doesn't have a contrast colour with it. Now, although this one did, I want something different. And I had this colour. It's Drops Fable, and I don't know, the colour is 102. And it's a close enough match to the pink in the yarn. It's a bit brighter. It's definitely more a dusky pink, but I don't really mind. It's just a wee pop of colour in at the heel. And that's what I intend to put in. I will hopefully start it in the morning. I want to get the last repeat done tonight and then work a little bit more on my jelly roll blanket, which I had worked a little bit on this morning. I think I put a photograph in at the start of the work that I was doing this morning on it. But I think that's all for this evening. I am going to go and make some dinner and then relax for the rest of the evening. And I'll see you tomorrow.